Welcome to yet another episode of Socio Ideologies with Ruku, that is known as Socio Ideo with Ruku, a series that aims to prove how no reality truly fits an ideology. I'm Ruku Niti, and this is a Girls of Voices production. In today's episode, we are going to be discussing the topic a woman's income. So, when we talk about a woman's income, we are looking at gain which proceeds from be it labor, business, a job, property, etc. for a female human being. So I'm mainly going to focus on families that usually have a male breadwinner and a female breadwinner, or that have both a male, maybe a father figure and a mother figure. So when we talk about a woman's income in such families, you find that there are various ideologies that surround a woman's income, considering that we are in a society where women are mostly expected to do minimum work or bring minimum income and mainly focus on taking care of the family. So the first ideology we are going to look at today is the ideology which says that a woman's income is less important than a man's income. What do we mean when we say that? This means that in society, you usually find that when a woman says, I need to go to work or I need to start a business to make money, they are asked questions like, why do you need money? Your husband works, your husband owns a business, so what's the point of you actually having money? Why do you need the money? You already have money from your husband's side. Now you find that it's real that a woman's income is not really important, but the husband's income is important, which is not true, because at the end of the day, income is income, whether it has been earned by a female member of the family or a male member of the family. What it is able to do within the household is one and the same. Society tends to act like a woman's income does not exist. What do I mean when I say we act like it does not exist? So, for instance, if I'll take a husband and a wife, and then let's say someone is married to a husband who works, and she also goes to work and she works, and she starts maybe changing her hair, she buys a new car, she changes her closet. Society tends to say she is using the husband's money. There's a term which is used, there are terms used such as and all those terms simply tend to refer to a woman who is living off her husband. So now the fact that this wife also works and she also makes some sort of income is totally ignored. Suddenly, because there's a change, she's getting new things, that's already society has already programmed us to believe that it's her husband's money which she is using to do those things, which is not true, because if she is working, then she's supposed to be able to take care of herself. This just doesn't happen in scenarios where it's husband and wife. It even happens when maybe a sister lives with a brother. They tend to say, society tends to say she is living off her brother, and suddenly her own income is totally ignored, is now perceived as she's going to work, but she's not getting paid, she's not getting any income. That's why she's using the husband's income. But society needs to start understanding that if I'm working, then there needs to be a change. Women should be able to take care of themselves, should be able to get a new car, change their closet, without having the fear that society is going to think I'm living off my husband, without living in fear that what are my in-laws going to say? My in-laws are going to say it's their son's income is viewed as less important. It's now considered as it's not the main income within the family. Now, as much as it's considered as it's not the main income because the husband is working and the husband's income is usually considered as the main income for the family, and the husband is usually considered as the main breadwinner within the family, you find that a woman's income still covers main expenses, or it ends up covering all those little expenses within their household that are usually ignored. Because as much as she is told that, why do you need money? Why do you need to go to work? Your husband works. When the kids want money, they go to their mother, and then the mother now is expected to channel out money. Or when all those little nitty-gritty things come up within the house, and the mother is the one who faces them directly, she is the one who is expected to actually provide for those things like groceries. She does the basic grocery shopping, yet her income is still viewed as not a main income. So it's time in society we stop treating a woman's income like it's not important, because at the end of the day it ends up covering as much ground as a husband's income also covers. Thank you for watching this episode on a woman's income. If you like me or what I was talking about, then do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Girls of Voices, Girls with a Z. You could also find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The name still stands as Girls of Voices. Remember, girls with a Z. So soon after this episode, get busy. Subscribe, like, follow. Make sure this week you make it your mission to educate at least one person about the importance of a woman's income, so that we start and we create this society whereby we understand that income is income and it serves the same purpose, whether it's a woman's income or a man's income. At the end of the day, it all works towards making the family's lifestyle better, and it focuses on helping the family as a whole. It's time for us to actually start teaching even the girl child that you do not have to believe that when you get married, it is your husband's income which is going to take care of your family. It is your husband's income which is important, but we need to start teaching the girl child that even their income is equally important to that of a man's income. Join me next time as we continue to discuss various ideologies that exist within our societies but that are usually left unaddressed. I'm Ruku Faith Miti. This is a Girls of Voices production.